On September the 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland and my city of Radom. Within a very short time of being invaded by the Germans, the life of the Jewish people became almost unbearable. Immediately, all over town, there were posters. There were posters all over. No Jewish child could get a public education. All schooling was prohibited. Next, they came out, you had to wear an armband with the Jewish star. Food was getting so scarce that if you wanted to purchase a bread, you had to get up at midnight, stay in line all night long. When the bakery opened in the morning, if you were not recognized as being Jewish, you were able to purchase the bread. But there was standing a bunch of Polish hooligans, and they would point out if they recognized someone as being Jewish to the Germans, and they would pull them out. The Germans would give them Polish hooligans 10 pounds of sugar for pointing them out, the Jewish people. They would take them out alive, beat them up, sometimes imprison them, and many a times even shoot them, just because of a different belief. On and on, horrible things started happening. People disappeared. We never heard from them again. After a period of about a year, they came out again with a big poster that they're gonna build a ghetto. The street where we lived that didn't belong to the ghetto. My father got a letter for us to disoccupy our house, but he neglected it and didn't tell us. All of a sudden, one day, a big car, or truck rather I should say, drove up to our house, opening up the doors and windows and started to throw our things out. We tried grabbing everything as fast as we could, but we had some wonderful, wonderful Gentile neighbors. They came in, offering my father, or asking rather, what they could do to help, offering to take us 4 children and hide us out till after the war. Dad took a few minutes to sit down with us, asking us children, would we like to stay with our neighbor? And from the little one to the oldest one, we all start crying. We didn't want to be separated from our families. And in such a mood, with the suitcases, backpacks, pillowcases, whatever we could grab, we started walking towards the ghetto. And my father told our wonderful neighbors he was going to leave the window open a little bit, and so for them to go in after dark and take out whatever they want, since we could not take very much with us. Once we walked into the ghetto, we didn't even have a room on it. They gave us an empty basement, no heat, no water, no toilet. Oh my God, it's been 75 years, but I still have the memory of how we were sitting in those blankets for almost 2 days. But Father was very handy. He found some bricks, connected it to a chimney, and built a little stove. And Mom was finally able to start to cook warm up some water and some food after almost 2 days. After that episode, life in the ghetto was so difficult. Sickness and hunger was constant. Also in the ghetto they had built different offices, and the Germans would come in every morning and ask for a quarter of people to go to work. In the beginning, people voluntarily were more than happy to go to work for the Germans, because if you had a chance to walk out to the other side, you had a chance of buying some food and bringing it in. But after a while, people start hiding out. We were wondering what happened when we found out that in spite that they need you to work for them, they mistreated the people so badly that rather have a chance of buying some food, they resigned and decided to hide out. My father was very, very religious. Every morning in a designated room, he would get some people together and they would pray. One time, my dad got home for the prayers, got caught by the Germans to go to work. The only thing we didn't know is where our father went. But one time out we found out that he was only went to work and should be back at night. Our wonderful, wonderful neighbors continuously every few days would come back to the ghetto and bringing us some food. My father asked me and my sister, please tell our wonderful neighbors not to risk their life. What if the Polish police or the Germans would catch him? They wouldn't ask questions. They might just imprison him or even shoot him. And so please, that's food is so very important. And we appreciate it very, very much. But their life is more important. So please not to risk their life. But in spite, the people still kept on doing it. And we would tell them every time they would come to please not to. But they still do it. After that episode, my father and my brother decided they're gonna build or dig a hole deep enough, about 6 feet down, and we put a barrel of water. It wouldn't look like it's a hole beneath it, because the German was trying to go from house to house looking for people to go to work. And we would carry out that dirt at night and sacks and whatever we could. After it was almost completed, when a new order came that they're gonna send out some people to some working camps due to the fact that our camp was getting too large. Random had a population of about 30,000 being Jewish, but by people coming in from the provinces were another 5,000. And so they decided to send out some people to some working camps. When we found out, one or two of the young people were able to escape, coming back to the ghetto, telling us, please people, don't go like cows to the slaughterhouse. Buy ammunition, buy guns. Those places are not working places. Those are liquidation places. What they did was they put you into showers. They look like showers. But once, instead of water coming out, gas would come out. And once the people were gassed, they would put them in the crematorium to burn. We were all so gullible. We wouldn't believe those two young people. We almost tried to kill them. How can such a cultural country like Germany do such atrocities? But that was the truth, and that was the fact. That was what was really happening. After that episode, again we were told that the Russians down the boat and we're going to be sent out from Bradham. And so This time, they said it was going to completely liquidate the Radoma ghetto. And that was already August the 6th, 1942. 1942, when we heard we had to come out and stay a line of 5, I was holding my grandmother's hand as we were standing in line. My grandmother looked over to the right and saw that the Germans were pulling our children from mother's arms, and mothers not wanting to give up their child. They would shoot the mother and throw those children on the cement. When my grandmother saw that, she loosened my hand and started running. I started running after her. Grandma, where are you going? She said she was going to pick up those children. I said, Grandma, don't you realize what's going on? And with all my might, I tried to push her back in line. When the chairman noticed the commotion, come running over, asking, what's going on here? I tried to answer him, nothing, sir, nothing, sir. When he turned his rifle around, hit me really hard in the middle of my head. Blood started coming out. I fell, and the next thing I heard, a shot. And he shot my grandmother. It took me many, many years to be able to black out that vision from my mind. My grandmother lay at my feet. People continuously pushing forward, and we not able to do anything, even not even bury her. August the 6th was the most tragic day in my life. I was completely separated from my family, my siblings, my friends. I was sent to an ammunition factory, still in Poland, by the name of Piotki. How can I describe to you the hunger, the deprivation, the beatings we would get at Piotki? Next to me, I continuously cried. The loss of my parents, the loss of my friends, was a very lovely lady. She was Polish descendant, but as a young lady, her parents had moved to Germany, and she became a German teacher. Her name was Elsie. She tried continuously to encourage me. Rose, don't cry. You're gonna get sick. One day maybe we go back. Maybe we find our families. Maybe we find someone. Please don't cry. And try to help me every which way. Offering to be like a surrogate mother to me. She was wonderful. But how can you forget? But in time, she became like a family. After that episode, working at the ammunition factory, continuously hungry, people, and I'm sure as young as you all are, all, in order to make a bomb, we need alcohol. The factory had quite a lot. And some people, we had 3 entrances to that factory. And we had quite a lot of alcohol there. Usually we had an inspection, we were told. But one night, we were not told about any inspection whatsoever. And as we were trying to walk out, when we walked out with the first one, we're fine. But some of the people who had worked were able to talk to those sentries in private, those sentries were on duty, some of the people would help themselves to the alcohol. One night, I was on the 3 to 11 shift. We were not told anything about an inspection. When we went out, the first exit was fine. We went out with the second exit was fine. But when we got to leave the third one, 3 huge assessment was standing with the whip, beating us, not knowing that some of the people might have some alcohol on them. When they realized that some of the people had thrown that alcohol away, and when the owners of them noticed, he called us all back into the building to start searching. They still found 7 unfortunate people who were not able to throw away a time. Those 7 unfortunate people the next morning went hanged. We had the whole camp had to stay over 600 people. Looking up, God forbid, if you look down, you would feel the whip on your back. We had to stay for close to 2 days, no water, no chance to relieve ourselves. Our only mark was at night. We would run into the woods and relieve ourselves. After almost 2 days of standing like that without food, without water, we were told that we were going to be sent out because the Russians were bombing too heavily. It was already almost close to 1944, and our destination was going to be Auschwitz. We had to walk 18 kilometers on foot to a railroad station. When we got there, we were given 2 pails to relieve ourselves and pushed us in 80 to 90 people in the wagon. There was hold maybe 20. You can imagine the smell alone could have killed you. For 3 days, when we finally arrived in Auschwitz, we were told we had to leave everything behind. Elsie and I, we didn't have very much. We still had pictures from our parents, our families. I had some change of clothing. I had some very, very warm boots. And the couple, which were people just like us, the only thing they were so being beaten than the Germans themselves. And they were red couples over us. Their report was because they were so big, so they made them couples. They were the ones that took everything away from us. I tried to hold on to my warm boots, not wanting to give them up. But with all their might, they pulled them away. I tried from my father every time to take us to a shoemaker to make about 2 whatever the season of the year was, whether shoes or boots or sandals. And so I tried with all my might to alter those, but by force they were pulled out of my hand. And everybody else's, we had to leave our shoes behind, as well as everything else. And they were giving us some wooden holiday shoes and pushing us into showers. We were so scared that maybe gas was going to come out, but they showed us no water then. After we were showered, the old women's hair were cut. We were all 600 of us bereaved of our names. We were given a tattoo, which I still carry on my arm, A15049. That was my name from then on. This is what I had to answer to. And God forbid, if you didn't answer when your name was called, you can't imagine the beating you would get. I don't know if you can see I don't know if you all can see my tattoo because it's so small and through so many years already, it's almost trying to vanish, but it's still plenty visible. A15049, from then on, there was my name. After that, we were told that again, the Russians have bombarded pretty heavily, and we were pushed in to those wagons. After we were standing there alive when we got off, and they've taken everything away. They gave us some holidays, wooden shoes. They were horrible. Big people got small sizes, small people got big sizes, and pushed us into barracks. 7 people to one bunk bed. Usually the couples would go in and out. We would stay in the coal roll, sometimes even up to 2 days, because the count was never the same. The counts were going on there. It's impossible to describe the horrible, horrible thing. For any little thing you forgot to be, either by the capo or by the SS. But thank God after a while, after I was standing alive in the coal road, after every few days, finally, if they send us to work, they send us to carry stones from one place to the other. The kitchen were always on the women's side. The men would come to pick up their kettles of food and always bring us some news. Have you seen that person or that person? Don't forget the holidays coming up. Don't forget to pray. For one reason, I don't know how come, the men always knew better than we women did. And we were always informed. As I was standing by those stones working, someone tried to pull a little piece of paper in my hand. They did it at such a speed that I was unable to catch it. After a few days, after a few days, a doctor by the name of Bengala would go through our lives. The people he felt that are weak enough, he would send to the crematorium to the left. The people that he felt that they're still well enough that could work, he would put to the right. After I finally were able to find some shoes, but they still didn't fit me. And continuously I had to stop and knock off that snow or mud, whatever the time of the season was. And in a very weak moment, I grabbed those shoes and threw away, what a mistake, and put some rags and papers, whatever I could find around my feet. In no time, my feet got so ulcerated and blisters all over that I was down to think I have Elsie with me. But no one else from my family. What's the point? Well, in my mind, I made that up. If Dr. Mengele was going to go through our lives, if he was going to push me to the left, I was going to keep quiet. If he pushed me to the right, I was going to raise my hand. That I wanted to finish my life. I lost hope in spite that I was very, very religiously brought up. I lost hope and didn't know what to do, being constantly beaten, being constantly mistreated, and so that was my decision. When Dr. Mengele was going through our lives, when it got to me, he was going around with a long stick. He punched me on the arm and pushed me to the right. I raised my head. He turned around in German, said, "What is loose?" And I said, "Sir, could I please go to the left?" He didn't look at my legs or my feet, but at my face. And he said, "You're still young. You still can live." Oh my God. I didn't know what to do. Elsie was so angry with me. She said, "How could you do such a horrible thing?" But I was so desperate. I just couldn't take it anymore. But thank God, God wasn't finished with me. I felt I still have an obligation here to come and tell you all about my life. So thank God, thank you God again for saving my life. After working at those stoves, a few days later, somebody else tried to push a little paper in my hand. My God, when I had a chance to open that paper, my little sister was in Auschwitz already about 4 months, and she was in the agricultural field and survived. But how in the world can I get to be reunited with her? I was so lucky. Elsie had some influential people in my sister's barrack, and one flip on a very rainy night, slushy, we were able to get 2 people out of my barrack into my sister's, and I and my Elsie went over to my sister's barrack. Luckily, after a very few days, we were told the United States as well as other countries were bombing as well as the Russians again, and we're going to be sent out again. At this time, our journey was to Germany. When we all went to, in a few days, we were all gone to a railroad station, and our destination this time was Hindenburg. They had sent all their young people away to the front, and so they needed us to replace them. And when we got there, a chef was standing and German, asking for 10 people who spoke German. Elsie raised her hand. When I saw Elsie raise her hand, I raised mine. And Elsie turned around angry to me. "Do you speak German?" I started crying. She said, all right, knock out that nonsense. Get a piece of paper a pen and a pencil, and write down 10 words and memorize it. Maybe if you have 100 words, maybe you'll be able, with my help, to communicate with the chef. But you might not believe it, in less than 10 days, I memorized those 100 words. I was lucky there again. The chef would only assign one person for what needed to be done at that day. But people from the hospital knew it had in the kitchen, and they would come over asking for some help. They needed food desperately. But we didn't have very much. In spite of it, Elsie started taking a potato or turnip or a carrot and put it away. And when we were close to the kitchen, she made me take it to the hospital. One night, as I was picking up those 5 packages of food, I felt somebody behind me. Oh my God, my chef. And me holding those packages. He asked, "What you got there?" And I got so scared. I didn't know what to say. I stopped crying before he even asked anything. I said, "Sir, it's food." He said, "Who gave it to you?" That was my biggest mistake. Maybe if I had told the truth, maybe I wouldn't have gotten such a beating. But I didn't realize I was so scared. And so I said, "Sir, I was going to ask you, but you had left." And he knew he didn't. And let me tell you, knowing all those Germans for 4.5 years, he treated us halfway decently. But I don't know what got in. I guess my life got him so angry, or maybe something else. He gave me such a beating. He busted my right eardrum. I lost hearing in my right ear. And it took me a while. I was sure he was going to fire me. But no, he did not. 04, I wrote myself in. But it was a very short time that we were in Hindenburg when again we were told the Allies and the Russians are bombing too strongly and we were going to be sent out again. Oh my God, how can I describe to you the march of the living? We had to walk from Hindenburg all the way to Bergen-Belsen. If Auschwitz was bad, it's hardly a comparison to Bergen-Belsen. No food, no water. If you were lucky enough to grab it, only for 2 hours they would knock it out on your head. Mines, no beds, floors, roads. Hygienic condition completely unknown. Knowing they're already losing the war, instead of being kind to us, it was just the opposite. They mistreated us so badly. But thank God, it just took a short time, and a big tank drove into our camp. April 15, 1945, an English company drove in all different languages and a loudspeaker announcing they're our liberators and start throwing care packages. What a mistake. Those poor people who brought those packages, 90% we found out were unable to digest that food and lost their life already being free. April 15, 1945, we were liberated, and immediately different organizations, doctors, nurses, would come into the camp asking us where we would like to go. The English immediately told us they're going to burn our camp down because they were feared for typhus and other sickness. And they pushed us all over to the barracks where the German had escaped a few days. Gave us new clothing, showered us, and like I said, different organizations started coming in. My sister, in 1945, was 15 years old. She was asked if she would like to come to the United States with a children's transport. When she was asked, she consented. But when her visa came in, she realized else in her eye can go with her. And so she declined. We started bugging her, and she gone. Maybe she could have helped us, to no avail. Continuously, organization asked us where we would like to go. In the meantime, we found out, excuse me, word by mouth, that my brother survived Mauthausen. He was liberated by the Americans. President Truman was in charge then. President Eisenhower was general over the European troops. And so President Truman gave orders to Eisenhower to find rooms for the displaced people. And so they took Stuttgart, and that's where my brother got a pretty home with some friends. When he found out that we survived, he tried to get to us, but the trains were all beaten out. And gas was hard to come by. It took him a while till he was able to come catching some rides, and mostly on foot. When I saw my brother, I jumped on top of him, kissing him, hugging him, and my first word to him were, our sister could have left for the United States and declined. He said, that the greeting you've given me? Was so a shock. I started crying, and he said, okay, all right, we go running back to Stuttgart. It's a much better soul, and we'll see what we can do. Sure enough, by that time was already close to 1946, and we all walked over to Stuttgart. My sister left in 1946 immediately. Elsie, my brother, we had to go through a medical examination in order to be able to come to the United States. What they found out was I was very ill, and they put me in the hospital. I weighed 87 pounds. And my brother, they found out that tuberculosis and could never come to the United States. They put him to a sanatorium in the mountains. After a while, my brother found some scouts from Israel and tried to smuggle them out for Israel. We told him we would go with him. He said, no way. He wanted us to go to the United States, for my sister was, she might need you more than I. And so one night he took off and left us a letter behind. Elsie and I were registered again, although Elsie could have left, but she didn't want to leave. It was a period already of 2 years, and we had to wait another 2 years till we were able to come to the United States. I hope what happened to me never happens again. We lost 6 million people, 1.5 million children, 5 million of different nominations. I hope it never happens again. But my biggest prayer is for all of you tonight or anytime, when you go home, tell your loved ones how much they mean to you. We never know what tomorrow might bring. Also to my young children and people, I hope not to be bystanders. Maybe if we didn't have so many bystanders, maybe what happened might have been avoided. To my children who are still in school, especially to high school children who financially might be unable, those who have the means to go to college. We had such a wonderful army. They'd be more than happy to find some where they could get whatever they might choose to get their education completed. To the school children, I hope we have such a wonderful school teachers, fathers. There's so much help. Sometimes we are a little slow, but bashful. We're not afraid to ask. But we have such a wonderful counselors. All you have to do is ask. If you ask, you will get help. The main thing is to believe in yourself. Love yourself. You'll be able to share it and able to help yourself. And hope with all my heart and wish you, all of you, to be very successful in life. Thank you so very, very much for coming.